Why is everyone so oddly judgmental of people wearing pajamas in public? I work 40 hours a week. I'm depressed. It's my day off. I need to go to Walmart. I'm not getting dressed up because I don't have the energy, and frankly I don't care how I look. But so many people on Reddit think it's trashy, and have many other often classist complaints about people who wear pajamas in public. It's a grocery store, not a job interview. Who cares? Just go about your day and I'll go about mine. Edit. Spelling. I think it's the connections people make. Wearing pajamas outside of the house makes people think you are not hygienic. Like you haven't even freshened up. It can also indicate that you could be lazy, as again it shows you don't even take a short amount of time to change clothes. There's various negative assumptions to it that people just view the whole act of wearing pajamas outside of the house as a negative act by someone. Reminds me of the Seinfeld quote, "You know the message you're sending out to the world with these sweatpants? You're telling the world, I give up. I can't compete in normal society. I'm miserable, so I might as well be comfortable." I think it's mostly because people think it's very lazy to wear your PJs out in public, and it makes you look childish and immature. Also makes you look like you just jumped out of bed and left the house, didn't shower or anything, so people associate it with being unhygienic. You obviously live in the US, Walmart, and perhaps it is possible to do that over there. In the Netherlands that would be impossible. Walking around in pajamas in public would bring you linea recta to a psychiatric hospital. If you don't care how you look, then why do you care what we think? It's a status symbol in China apparently, so much so that they had to ban it in Shanghai for the expo. Wearing a pajamas hanging in rich neighborhoods essentially flexes to other people that you live there. Like how some weirdos wear bathrobes to walk their dogs in their rich neighborhood. I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with wearing pajamas outside the house. It just implies laziness for not taking the 30 seconds to throw on actual clothes. That, and you haven't washed that day, or else you would have changed as a part of that process. Personally, I don't give a crap, and you probably shouldn't either, since a stranger's opinion is ultimately of no consequence or value. I think it's very trashy and lazy. Particularly so if you're also wearing slippers. I won't say anything to ya though. I'll just judge you in silence. Is that something you can only see in the US? Never saw anyone wearing PJs in public, and TBH if people here did it, I still wouldn't. Doesn't feel right, IDK. Because when you leave the house, the bare minimum you should do is put on pants. It's the social contract. You meet society's expectations, in this case, getting dressed to go outside, and society meets yours, tacit approval. If you reject the social convention, you can't really be surprised when it rejects you back. That said, I am absolutely not above wearing my slippers to the store. It's Walmart. Who cares what you wear to that shitty store? I live in New Mexico, and the people here don't give a shit how they look or dress. Jersey and knee-high white socks with Adidas flip-flops? I'd take pajamas in public any day over that. To be fair, PJs are a full outfit in Vietnam. You see many people, especially women, in matching pajama tops and pants, but usually well put together with sandals, sometimes ironed, good fit, etc. Because we were taught that it is respectful to appear dressed appropriately when in public. Yes, pajamas are fabric and cover your body, but it's obvious that they are nightclothes, which means the wearer did not feel the need to dress appropriately, thereby showing disrespect. Very American post here. Growing up, I was taught PJs are for bedtime only. It's a matter of hygiene, clean clothes and so on. I myself changed to joggers and a sweater to just be inside the house, working from home, laying on the bed, but not inside, cooking, etc. If I'm being really lazy, I could go down to the shop wearing said joggers and sweater, but usually I jump into other clothes, even other joggers and sweater, just cause the first ones are meant to be for staying indoor. I 100% agree that unless you're an old grandpa or granny, too much physical hassle to get changed. Everyone would think you escaped a mental hospital if they saw you around in a PJs. I think you've really got your head around it. You look exhausted, you look depressed. You look like you don't give a flying fuck about how you look, and don't care who sees you. You look like you can't be bothered to do laundry for yourself. The things you just said are the exact things you're being judged on. It's not odd at all. Things didn't used to be this way. It's a new low, and some people are still getting used to it. Like when men started getting earrings. So you don't care what you look like, yet you care that others think it's trashy? Honestly, as long as you don't smell. Wear whatever. My son is in high school. At least 30% of the kids there show up in pajamas. It's lazy. Takes 10 seconds to change your pants. People that wear pajamas in public are slobs. I always ask myself where the fuck their parents are. Change into some pants. Well, you wouldn't walk around in a bathing suit, would you? Pajamas are meant for sleeping in.